staying with the Lions, it's been called a disgrace, an embarrassment to the tradition, and the coach has even been accused of favouritism. The news that Irish centre Brian O'Driscoll has been left out of Warren Gatland's Lions side against Australia in the winner-takes-all series decider has caused quite a stir. Lions fans waking up this morning would not have expected these headlines. Former players have branded the decision to axe veteran midfielder Brian O'Driscoll a mistake. His name was top trending on social media, and the rugby world is in shock. BOD, as he's known, was expected to captain the side in one of the biggest games in Lions history. But the man in charge has never been much of a sucker for sentiment.
Yeah, it was quite a lively meeting that we had with the coaches last night in terms of going through and making the final selection. It was tough, but we've come up with what we think is a side that's good enough to do the job on Saturday.
The squad in the absence of Sam Warburton is captained by Welsh lock Alan Wynne-Jones, who forms part of a record 10-man Welsh contingent in the starting 15. O'Driscoll on his fourth tour was the outright favourite to take over the leadership, but instead of being handed the captain's armband, last night he was given a hammer blow to end his Lions career.
Told him this morning, obviously he was disappointed, as anyone is disappointed, but he appreciated the fact that he was spoken to before the announcement, and it's just first time any coach has ever had that decision with him in 15 years of rugby.
Today, the Irishman took the decision on the chin and backed the rest of his teammates. He tweeted, "Obviously totally gutted at being left out for deciding test, but all efforts go into preparing the boys to see it through. #Sea of Red." The Lions choir are still in full voice, and why wouldn't they be? It's the biggest match for them in over a decade, and their side is one victory away from ruining an all-Australian party.
Looking forward to it. It should be a good match.
And the sun's been following us all around Australia. It's been fantastic. Mind you, the beer's too expensive.
And it's nice to have the Lions, 4 countries together, coming over here, playing as one for a change.
As one.
Instead of just Wales.
As the excitement builds for the Sydney showdown, the hearts of any fan will belong to one man today. Brian O'Driscoll should have been remembered as a wonderful 4-time tourist, a legend in the shirt. Instead, he will be remembered as the victim of a bravest selection call made by a Lions head coach in the professional era, possibly in any era.